think about it, speaking is one of the most insane things that humans can do, because just from little sounds coming out of your mouth, you're able to convey a varied and vast variety of information on different topics. You can tell stories, you can evoke images in people's minds, you can shape the way somebody else behaves and inspire them or motivate them. You can give them hope, or you can even do bad things using communication. You can negatively affect somebody a lot. The key here is the realization that communication is power. Communication is power. How often do we pause and just spend a moment contemplating the idea that communication is power? Because when you realize the power that you hold, it's going to start to change and shift the way that you show up in the world, the conversations that you have with people, the way that you communicate, and more importantly, the intention or the feeling behind how you communicate. Because to realize communication as power is to empower yourself and to also empower everybody else around you. To realize that what you say can actually impact and shape your reality probably more than you think. So it is really powerful to be a communicator. It's easy to lose sight of the facts of what we are doing, which is literally making sounds out of our mouth. This instrument we have tuned this instrument to be able to talk in a specific language, which is like playing a specific instrument. And because of that tuning, we can talk to other people with similar tuning. And isn't it so interesting that sometimes we get annoyed when somebody communicates in a way that we don't like? We get frustrated if they use the wrong tone of voice. We start to relate it to a personal aspect about us or them. But what if you could realize that this is all just tuning? This is all just how the instrument is tuned. It's not personal. It's not about you or them. Maybe the sound is just coming out in a way that's not as good as it could be. Maybe the sound needs to be recalibrated. Maybe there needs to be more understanding. So the sounds can recalibrate, reorchestrate, and be reconducted into a symphony of music. And the symphony, a symphony that can be well conducted by a conductor who knows and understands the needs of the people, that can bring a single instrument bringing a certain sound to the table and bringing these tens to hundreds of instruments together to make a really varied, deep, interesting set of sounds that continue and to evoke different emotions, different feelings, different intentions. Something as simple as music or language can shape how you think, how you feel, and those qualities can shape how you live your life. It can shape your entire life. So just think about that. Communication is power. How do I want to communicate? How do I want to show up in the world? And how do I want to become a better person? By judging people less. By judging myself less if the instrument isn't quite tuned in the right way. Because sometimes your tuning's off. But that's it, right? All you need